In Dr. Donald Lamond's biography, you will immediately notice that it stands apart from most of our video perspectives. It does not contain the usual childhood photos and memorabilia of youth, because in the case of Don and Evelyn, they lost all those things in a fire that destroyed their Stockton home. The good news is that they are rebuilding with the help of their son John, the same contractor who built Stockton Civic Theater, and we have visually reconstructed enough of their story to relate this remarkable man's contributions to SCT.
Donald Ewan Lamond was born in Winnipeg, Canada in 1927 to William and Myrtle Lamond. His brothers Conrad and Heath are now both deceased. He graduated from Winnipeg's Calvin High School, where he was a 4-sport letterman. Don received both his bachelor's and medical degrees from the University of Manitoba. His first theater experience came during the summer vacation, when he worked as an entertainer and a fundraiser with another young Canadian, Norman Jewison. Don Lamond and Evelyn Cooper met when they were both university students and married in 1950. Following medical school, the young Dr. Lamond interned at Winnipeg General Hospital, and after 2 years as a general practitioner, began studies as a neurosurgeon at Henry Ford Hospital in Detroit. After Don's certification in the late 1950s, the Lamonds began searching for a permanent home. They wanted to stay in the United States, live near the hospital where he practiced, and be able to continue enjoying a collegiate atmosphere. They visited Stockton in 1958 and found all those things. Luckily, Dr. Tom Huff was looking for a partner, and there were only 9 neurosurgeons in California's Central Valley, so it was a perfect match. As a doctor, Lamond served as chief of staff at both St. Joseph's and Dameron Hospital, as well as teaching at San Joaquin General. He retired in 1992. Don and Evelyn Lamond have 7 children: Rod, John, Darcy, Michael, Andrew, Jocelyn, and Patricia, all graduates of Lincoln High School. There are 18 Lamond grandchildren and 1 great-grandchild. The Lamond family is proud of its Canadian-Scottish heritage and recently enjoyed a huge gathering of their extended family near their ancestral Gaelic home. As a strong supporter of music and theater, Don was recruited to join the SCT board in 1973 by his good friend, board president John Falls. He served on the board for 5 years and then held the presidency himself for 5 years, for a total of 10 years. As president, Falls had recognized that the old theater at Willow and Monroe was hazardous, sinking into the ground at the rate of a 1/4 inch per year. He appointed Don as a planning committee of 1 to study the alternatives, and Lamond concluded that the theater needed a new home. After the donation of land in Venetian Bridges, Don convinced the theater to move ahead with plans for a new building, and later as board president, guided the project to its completion. For his work on the development and construction of the facility, he received the theater's Dora Bell Howard Award in 1978 and a Special Willie Award in 1981. Today, Don enjoys retirement, watching his home being rebuilt, gardening, traveling with Evelyn to visit family, and attending the meetings of the Irregulars, a group of retired businessmen that includes Dave Ray, John Falls, and Ross Bewley. They meet every week with no agenda, no dues, and no program. As we honor Dr. Donald Lamond this evening, we salute him for his dedication and vision and for opening a brand new era for Stockton Civic Theater.